Both players on 3 points after the first game. As we get into game number 2, it's going to be Phzin kicking from left to right in the Ajax kit, and it's going to be Young kicking from right to left.
Well, if you didn't have any coins and you invested them in William...
Oh, I've cashed out.
Have you cashed out already?
Of course, you take the profit when it comes.
Do you think you've hit the peak?
It depends. If he wins this game, he's going to go even higher, but I'm happy to just be comfortable and take the profit. To the triggered run. Pick up Valverde.
In terms of missing out on all these promo upgrades, running what myself, Brandon Smith and Ryan Purcell were talking about there. It's the FC Pro Live item, which is the promo that a lot of you at home will be very intrigued about across the next few weeks. Basically, these players here will have a massive impact in your in-game items in your club if you have invested in some of them. For example, William, formerly of Arsenal, Chelsea, now playing his football at Fulham. He's the most expensive player in this group, and he's just gone up again, another rating. That will be updated in the next few days. Phzin, though, he may have had a nice player, but regardless of that, he can turn into a very decent player. Did you do the SBC?
I'll be honest, I didn't. That's not anything to do with Phzin. I felt like my club is stacked with midfielders already. I don't think I need another addition.
Speaking of, another goal for Phzin to add on to his tally. Militao able to deal with that one without any sorts of problems. It's Phzin kicking from left to right in that Ajax strip, of course. And Young, Tuzzy Esports,
Great.
kicking from right to left. He must be feeling so confident right now, Ryan. Beating Facuco and the player that's had so much hype from South America after going 7-0. Penalty? Hey! Referee!
That's shocking. I need to see it again, ref.
We need to see that one again. Phzin won good play because he could be 1-1 from the spot. Up steps João Cancelo down the middle. And these are him and Levy David, our teammates in that competition. They won the winter side of the season. Although he's been outside of South America for such a long time.
That's harsh.
It just looks like his form is continuing to go on. Look, it's a horrible.
Phzin again, starting promising on the front foot. You see Young's intention straight from the kickoff, pushing forward.
Massive chance. The back post, available. Oh, that's the worst Travelli you ever see.
Oh no, red time finish as well. The all-important clutch moment in front of goal. The overlapping fullback just onside there and just red timing it. Of course, lowers the chance of finding the back of the net drastically. So that was a big moment to potentially equalise.
I just want to speak about one thing that has been evident of the first 15 minutes of this game. Triggered runs, Ryan. You spoke about it clearly of how important it is for someone at home that might be looking to add it into their gameplay. How easy is it to add in? Because you can already see in this game just the amount of opportunities he gives you. It's Mbappe that's always making that triggered run.
Yeah, it's a very simple thing to do. Of course, you can do it whilst in possession, just by holding down L1 and passing it. And of course, outside of possession, you can just spam it because you can take a look at the way both of these players are attacking. You trigger the left back, you trigger the right back. It forces your opponent to track the runs or to be wary of the runs, even if they don't track it. And it just gives you more bodies going forward, more overlaps. And especially in this formation, the 4-3-2-1 this year, having the overlaps is very important to build up.
Well, it's the formation that everybody is using.
Great step over.
Watch out for Mbappe now. Ferland Mendy won't be Trivella into this time. Fakes the play a lot once and twice. Actually uses it on the third time of asking. Mbappe looks for the overlap. And it will be the defensive Ferland Mendy on the side of Young. They will just swap possession once again. There's a lot of you in the chat speaking about the Mystery Nation, that objective that came out tonight. Stay tuned is all we're going to say. And there will be more hints coming later on the broadcast today. I'll be loving some of the guesses. I did read while I was off the first game as this chance comes in. Young looking for an equaliser, defended well. Someone in the chat said, oh, they said Magpies, so it must be England. Richard wasn't saying that.
Yeah.
Richard was saying that the person in the chat was called Magpies.
That was just offside there.
I just love it in the Twitch chat. Someone says something and it just starts. It's just sort of whispers going around. Here's a chance for Young on the other side. Alex Pateles now, loads of space there. Back post pass. Oh, third on Mendy. Right place, right time from the Frenchman just to get round and to defend that one. Just a quick update from our other game. It's another Tuzzy Esports matchup. It's Happy, the Mexican player, who only 24 hours ago swapped esports teams and signed for Tuzzy Esports. He's in a game against Faku Cohen. As soon as we've got an update from it, we will give you the latest there. Here's PHN looking for a second goal. Modric, one more pass! A goal over here. Faku Cohen, who did lose his opening game, 6 goals to 4 against Young, has opened up his account. It's the Argentine that leads with Neymar on the half turn. Just bundling. So referee, where's the free kick there? Nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, that's a weird one. You don't really see that, of course, bundling there after the step over. It's unfortunate defending there. Faku Cohen takes the lead. He needs to rebound because, of course, he's playing in a position that has only, well, that's his first game. So, of course, you could catch him cold. It's sort of a perfect time to play him. And for Faku Cohen, he needs to bounce back after that loss. Look at the overlap there from Mendy's, just offside.
That moment, João Cancelo was completely pickpocketed there. 30 minutes in. PHN leads by 2 goals to 0. What's even more interesting about this matchup, the coach that sits on the opposite side of the stage to PHN is actually the national team coach of Brazil. If you remember rightly, Brazil have been multiple-time world champions. Just last year as well, they did pick up another one of those world titles. That must be hard for PHN to play against his national team coach that knows so much about it. Here's Young. Neymar! Not the man inside, that was Vinicius Junior. He'll also develop that one into the goal. This could be nice though. Vinicius again. Virgil van Dijk would not be the player to have the shot on goal.
Nice.
Oh, this is headers and volleys around the box. We'll see it again on the replay. Look, the game changes there. A little dink into Virgil van Dijk. João Cancelo puts up in the air. It's unconventional.
It really is unconventional, but again, it comes from the triggered run, playing it over to João Cancelo on the back post. He's done it. He's put enough power there, just enough for it to fall to Vinicius at the back post, and it gives him a lifeline back into this game.
Well, speaking of goals, we've got more to update you on in the other game that's taking place. Faku Cohen did go up by a goal to 0. We've got the latest in that game, we will give it to you. It's very much classy.
Yeah, the play lock cancels there, and then eventually playing the pass, taking the touch back from where it came, and then putting it into the top corner, reversing this game. It's a 32 minutes played in that game, 2-1 up Happy. Responded very well from going a goal down early on.
We said, keep in mind that with 1 win tonight, all of the FC Pro items will be upgraded. This could be a 3-1 lead for PHN if he can recover the ball. No, he can't.
Look at the press. Goodness me, there's no space to play out against PHN. Players just suffocate you every single time you gain possession. But could leave him open for some counter-attacks, which you saw in moments of the last game.
Modric. That's been one of the most chosen players in this week's FC Pro draft. Caroline Hansen, looking for the overlap there. Look at the space for Mbappe. Enemilitao does well to recover, and so does Mendy. It seems like there's been a big injection of Caroline Hansen back into these teams. She only featured in one team last weekend, Brian.
Yeah, that surprised me, I'll be honest. I think she's one of the best items that you can play down the wings on this game. Or even in a 4-3-2-1, you can play a right centre mid, right forward. So she offers a lot going forward with the skill moves, the dribbling.
In a dangerous area once again. No way through that time for Son.
You see, that's why Valverde's chosen. You see both situations there, just being able to cover the ground there to retrieve the ball. Interceptions is very, very key.
Another great attribute on top of that, Ryan, is that if this game does flip on its head, we could be seeing Young, if he was to get a draw and win his last 2 games today, we could be seeing a Willian that's a 90 rated tonight.
Yeah,
it could happen.
It could happen. It happened last week with Emre Yilmaz. Oh, sensational. Oh, good goalkeeper movement there from PHN. That's a great start to the half from Young. It's got a corner.
Well, another corner to be played in. Virgil van Dijk. It's another corner to be played. See what can happen from this one. It doesn't Looking like it comes to anything, or does it? It's another corner again. Well, we've got a break in play. Pieface joins us back in the commentary booth again here at the FC Pro Open. I mean, you're probably the man to ask this question, Pieface. What?
Yeah, so if you play me in the weekend league, give it a try, because someone's got to do it at some point.
Speaking of attacks, here's another one you're looking at right now. João Cancelo, that's on a play! Oh, he's perfect for Valverde! And that is why he's in the teams. He's not just there as a box-to-box midfielder. He does get involved in the attacks, right? And he can even get on the score sheet.
Yeah, that is a great cross. In there, you can see Cancelo, just a triggered run there. Oh, that's sensational. Perfectly weighted. He ain't in, honestly. I know it's only 2 games in, but I'm really, really impressed with what we've been seeing so far.
Massive goal. Extends the 2-goal cushion. See Valverde. He's already had a couple of specialised this year.
I did check through the break as well, Ryan. Willian is nearly $1 million now.
Oh yeah, he was long gone.
Oh, you sold him? Oh my, he's taking the coins.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I'm gutted, I didn't do the SBC.
Yeah, same. I think that's something
I do every SBC and I missed it.
Do we want to talk about your other investments or not?
Well, I mean, look, it's a long evening. We've got 4 more games to go, plenty of time. 3 more games he's got to play, plenty of time. It'll come good, Brandon. It'll come good.
55 minutes in this one. The other matchup between Happy and Facu Cohen is 2-1. That's 51 minutes into the game. Just to get your thoughts as well, Pi, on the addition of women in Ultimate Team this year, especially players like Caroline Hansen that just cause a lot of issues on FUT Champions to a lot of players, including myself, in terms of they are just unbelievable in final third.
It's like that agility, the dribbling, the shooting, absolutely crazy. My favourite one actually I've enjoyed using is Georgia Stanway. I like using her in the middle of the park, especially coming off the bench late in a Champs game, as kind of like, a bit of a box-to-box midfielder. If you need a cheap option, she's very, very good. I like Bob Matty as well, and yeah, I really wanted to try and get hold of her Centurions item. Wasn't able to. What a goal!
And Mbappe makes it 4. I'll tell you one thing from PSG.
Plays the ball in behind. Mbappe holding his run. The obvious thing here is to pass it back to Humans on this running. A lot of players or people watching this would pass it instantly first time, but he's taken the touchdown. He's trusted his ability to find the back of the net direct. And that's exactly what he does. A 3-goal cushion.
Just reading out some of those messages in the chat today. We got Berkey, come on Phzin, you've got this. I mean, right now he's on his way to 6 points from 6. That'll be another upgrade for his item. It's an SBC item, as we said. That'll be a play style and a position change that comes in now with 6 points on the board. Someone in the chat as well, Ryan says, Stefanos, need my Willian upgraded. Well, he's already got 1 upgrade.
I'm with you, my friend. He's not, we've got the points now, but yeah, this game looks like it's going to be an uphill battle for him to try and get the 6 points from this game. As you see him building up here, he loves that the L1R1 direction there, and he's Mbappe, and it's a great save. It's fallen back to him. Would have been a penalty there.
After that heavy touch, he might be the first player to discard him.
Who's on the bench? Who's on the bench? Someone has to come on.
He's going in an SBC, I think.
Gold upgrade, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, do you know, you mentioned Michael. I don't know if he's still available as an SBC item, but he was quite cheap.
Oh, Phzin! Valverde! Just doing Valverde things. That's the 2nd goal he scored. I mean, that's the Trivela. That's the power of the Trivela, and having midfielders that can do it, Ryan.
It is. That's why it's very important to have different avenues to score. And that is exactly what Phzin does there from the edge of the box. Trivela with Valverde. Take a look again if the goalkeeper moves. It wasn't green timed as well. Doesn't move the keeper. He's a bit off his line there, off the underside.
Isn't it, Neymar? Driving this attack forward, it's into Mbappe. Yeah. It's De Bruyne that's getting involved in the action as well.
It's scary stuff for Phzin, I'll be honest.
I think the last 3 goals,
but I think other people in other groups are going to be looking at his performance and thinking, wow, because he's turned up, right? Absolutely turned up.
Just on that as well, Ryan, I feel like, look, yes, he's been here in Europe for quite some time. He's had the pleasure of staying in the Netherlands thanks to his team in Ajax. He's been playing in the Eredivisie. They've just finished the winter season there. His teammates have Levi de Veer of Team Hulle, who's also in the FC Pro Open. They won that. He has been getting reps in against other European players, and I think maybe him just being here has just giving him maybe a little bit of a boost.
You can see that the way he just plays with confidence. He trusts his game style, his game plan. He goes into it, and of course having a coach like Nick over your shoulder.
Oh, he's just oozing.
It's that dribbling. It's a joy to watch. It actually is. You mentioned it earlier with the way that these sort of South American players, they play with such an aggressive attacking style. It's so nice to see. I just wish I could do it, Brandon.
Me too, I'm on that train. Here's a chance for Usman Dembele to try and get through. If you do have any questions for Pieface, do get them in the Twitch chat. We'll try and read a few out for you before he leaves us for the commentary of this first game. But the big news is, if you are someone that has got Van der Boomen, the SBC, he will be getting another upgrade. It won't be a rating upgrade, but it will be a play style and the position modifier on his in-game item. There's a world, Ryan, where Phzin could, by the end of round 4, would have played all his games today, could remain unbeaten or have 12 points on the board and be putting his feet up for round 5 and relaxing.
Yep, exactly. And I have to ask to re-release the SBC, I'll be honest. I might need him in the team now.
Maybe the powers above. Bring it back. Bring it back.
The question is the play style. I doubt people out there want too much out of Finesse Plus. I know they love it. I don't know whether they want that, even though he's a centre mid. Maybe Relentless Plus, something like that. That's what that Valverde item's got. I mean, we've seen what he could do today.
Just looking across at the other game, Happy still leads Facu Cohen by 3 goals to 1 in round 2. Him in Group B of the FC Pro Open. We have still got 3 more rounds to come your way today from this group.
I've got a question for you, Pi. So it's right in there. Favourite attacking playstyle?
I mean, it's probably got to be Finesse Plus, just because it's.
Yeah, I think that's an easy. What about defensive playstyle?
I like the stopper. I'm a fan of the stopper. Do you know the card that I like using is Thunderstruck Romero, the SBC item.
Okay,
I'm a big fan of it. I know it's a little bit, Spurs, but he's very good. He's well priced and very good. Him and Thiago Silva, a nice combo.
You actually saw a goal. Is that what was happening? Yeah, it did end up going in there. Just off the end goals to 2. We take a look at the replay. Sent. Here is in there, slide tackling. Valverde driven pass into Son. Passes it back there. Mateus Green in at the near post. 6 goals to 2 now.
Well, Pieface does leave the commentary desk for a while. He will join the analysis board, I'm sure, of Richard Buckley very soon. But in the meantime, it's had a great comment from the Twitch chat. I mean, it's always going to surprise us and entertain us tonight. Someone in the chat, as rightly said, Mario Mero, 629. Can someone give Happy's dad a chair? Herman Miller, if you watch, can we get him a chair at the back for Happy's dad? I mean,
hey, don't forget me. Don't forget me.
Put Ryan Passaro on that list as well. There's potentially another goal goes over the bar. 6-2, Phzin does lead this game. So our tensions do turn away. We can pretty much tell that this game is concluded, but what a dream start it has been. Top 4 in the World Championships last year. Got an auto invite to this tournament, and there's reason why these invites are awarded to a handful of these players, Ryan, because they come in with performances like that.
Absolutely, it's been flawless these first 2 games. Of course, 2 more games left to be played to see if he can seal out a perfect day of 12 points. But nonetheless, 6 points on day 1 is still an amazing thing to accomplish. And you don't necessarily have to win every single game. You just need to be in with a shout going into next week or the second game week in 4 weeks' time, to be able to secure yourself that top 2 spot into the knockout stages, and he's definitely en route to do that.
Bellingham comes on as a late change, any time of 3 minutes. Might look to go and conclude the other game as well, which is taking place just behind the main game. Last 13 games second before we conclude round 2, but the headline story is this: Phzin 6 points from 6. Young will taste his first defeat in the tournament. Still be on 3 points though. It's a game that delivered once again. It might have been a slow